1-1. Hello guys. How are you doing today? How is everyone doing today? Are you all okay? Are you enjoying your Monday morning? Anything exciting? How is everyone doing today? Anything exciting on the weekend? So here we are ready to start looking at the markets, and we're going to start, of course, checking out the ES or S&P 500. First thing I want to do is let's change it to this one here. So basically this is the 30-minute time frame. What I want to see from here is the profile of the previous trading days, which that was the last Friday. So what we saw, what happened actually last Friday is that the market during the New York session created this dynamic P-shaped profile, which essentially means that there is a lot of bullishness here. So for now, I want to look for some long positions up to this high here, and if we're gonna move higher than this one, then I will keep trading up to this point. All right. Now, in terms of volume, I like to go down to the 5-minute chart and check the volume from here. So we kind of based down there. Today we are fairly bullish here, very much bullish. So I'm gonna start looking for long positions for all of the people, for all of you guys watching us here. I'm gonna start my scaling, I guess, on the long positions. So on this chart, I will also add an indicator. That's the cumulative volume delta, just for the divergences. Maybe we're gonna see some unusual activity, as I like to call it. that will scream out some divergences. So I kind of set up my charts like this. So on one window, I'm watching that one. So today it looks like if we're going to remain bullish like this, it looks like we're going to have a good session. And to be honest, it's going to be also a simple one. Simple means high profits, high quality, and high probabilities, which is what we want at the end of the day, right? what is happening here? This area can be very attractive for new buys if buyers remain in control on the delta. Sellers push down from this resistance. Then we had an inside candlestick with a negative delta. So now the question is, will sellers get out of positions or not? I want to see an aggressive buyer somewhere around here, just so we can confirm that the push to the upside will continue. Okay. Around these levels, so 300, I don't see something that stands out so far. Actually, I don't see anything that stands out here. So sellers are making the move. Also on the Nasdaq, we have a lot of bearishness. We got the divergences from here on the cumulative delta. See how the price made equal highs here, where I said that maybe buyers will be forced to bail out. So here it made equal highs, and see how it made lower lows on the cumulative delta profile, which is a very, very much bearish scenario. So now we are heading down to the pre-market low, and at the beginning of this swing low, which is also an equal bottom here on the 5-minute time frame. So based on that, if we don't see anywhere here on the footprint chart aggressive buyers, or we don't see any big seller to get stopped out, then we're going to go for a new lower low. But if we're going to see something that shows the buyer's strength, we're going to go more with some, we can add if you want, or we can trade to the long side. Aggressive buyers here, guys. Here I see aggressive buyers on this part. The price will definitely come up here because it's it created a low volume node. It just went down with 40, 40, 50. That's nothing on this market. So we're going to get a retracement or we're going to get a move to the upside. But so far, I just see that buyers are very aggressive and they want a part on this. We are coming up here. So the market left this tail at the bottom. $200 and 136, 300, 200. If the price fail to hold above this 71.81, we are heading for a change of market structure. At this point here, I'm looking for buy positions. Unless we make a lower low, then I will stop looking for buy positions, obviously. This one here, it's actually good because it shows us the remaining time. With the highlight, the pink highlighted is the level that had the majority of the volume. Here we see the delta on the delta profile. So we had, let's put bid and ask center. We don't need that one. We maybe need volume profile instead of delta profile. And let's change the colors a little bit. Yeah, bid and ask imbalances are good. I think it's much better now. And that's the dark footprint. Yes. See how we bounced the level? So if we continue up, that will be good. See guys, from here, when I said that the buyers came aggressive, see at the bottom how they defended this area, how they well defended the area. It was a lot of volume here, and 600 sellers, 500 sellers, they didn't find the follow through. So from here, I'm expecting a bullish pressure. I'm expecting the buyers to step in and just get the job done. I see sellers here on the imbalance trying to push the price down. They are failing so far. Anyhow, the price will be attracted down to this level at some point. So now we are approaching the session's high. Here it is. Here it comes. It comes. I just want to see a smooth follow through here. I don't want to see some kind of weird activity. You know, I just want to see the buyers just to take over and push the price up, because really the volume profile is so strong with a P shape. Here it's something just happened, 800 buyers without a follow through. So maybe that's all what we have for now. Price will come back to at the level of support. So look at this one here. 800 buyers, they didn't follow through here. Sellers came aggressive. Now let's see if they're gonna make it now for another push to the upside. I want to see a lot of volume here. If I don't see a lot of volume here, it means, from buyers of course, it means we won't have a go through. Let's see what's gonna happen. I don't like the volume here. I don't. It's not something I will make a huge bet on it. So we have a positive candle here with a negative delta. Positive candle with a negative delta, it's more bearish signal. Everything will depend here. 200, 220, 200, 300, 200, 170. So second, we have the second positive candle with negative delta. That's a clue about market weakness here. I made some really good profit so far. Maybe buyers will hit the wall. Now we got a little bit of positive delta. I'm gonna wait for the breakout before I open new positions. So far today I made some good profits here, guys. So here how I was taking my trades. Based on the profile, I took a couple of trades here. I was increasing my lot size as the price was showing strength. So the main positions were from down here, close at the top because I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we're going to get the follow through, who knows? We have a wick here. I don't see any strong buyer, to be honest. But also, I didn't see a follow through to the downside. Here on the order book, the limit orders are just decent, 40, 50 at the 10 levels up and down close to the current price. Volume is just normal, nothing crazy on the volume side. So basically, we are just waiting for either a clear breakout or rejection. If we're going to get rejection, I will look to sell. But if we're going to get the push to the upside, I'm going to get in again with more buying orders. So anything here, 36, 300, 400, 3, negative delta, volume pretty much the same. This is not I didn't get convinced by this part here. That's the S&P 500. This market here, S&P 500. If you subscribe on ATAS platform, you will connect the DX feed, the data, and here you're gonna log in with a DX feed, and on the CME section, the symbol for the S&P 500 is the ES. For Nasdaq is the NQ. So you have live data. If I click NQ now, just switching to Nasdaq. Nasdaq is much more volatile because of the fluctuations. And also on Nasdaq, we have to, if you're going to do Nasdaq, you need to fix a little bit different the scale because of the data here. Okay, it's the same in all platforms, but on all platforms they come by default on the ES. And generally, I prefer the ES because it gives me more time to understand the actual move. I have the link on the description below. Check the link. It says ATAS. Just one sec. Let me check to make sure that it's on the description below. Yeah, here, if you click more, master trading road charts, Telegram, broker I use, prop firm. There is a 50% discount, by the way, on the prop firm. And the platform, ATAS, this one here. When you click there, it will take you to the ATAS. Also, these guys, they launched some very good discounts, so just check them out. Honestly, it's worth it. I tried a lot of different platforms about order flow because, I mean, for example, on this account here today, just at the open today, that was the history. Today, how much did I make today? Only today. So it's, let's say, 100. So 100, 230. No, I made 323 something, not 283. So it's more for today. So it's like I make the subscription for the year. So it's just really worth it. Because if I didn't have access to this information, I wouldn't have taken this trade, right? Because based on pure price action, we didn't have a clue that right here sellers, they didn't manage to follow through, especially with this one here. 500 sellers, 600 sellers, 200. See how many sellers out of 5,000 contracts traded on this minute candlestick, there were 517 more sellers at a key level of support after a strong selling pressure, and the price didn't follow through. That means buyers most likely will step in. So even if you place a trade, even if you enter here with a small stop loss, just a very tiny stop loss, imagine how many R's you can make from this one. It's really, really worth it. I don't remember all the prices. Just click on the link there and check them out. Check them out. There are different plans. There is lifetime plan. There is ultra. I think I have the pro or the ultra. I'm not sure, but I think I have the pro. Or anyway, I have to check. So there is a battle here between the buyers and sellers. I'm not selling here. I'm not selling, I'm not buying. Although this 700 on the delta screams that maybe we're going to go for short, if the price comes here at this volume level, because that's where the majority of volume traded, let's see what's going to happen. So far, active buyers, only buyers are active here. These sellers, yeah, they managed to push the price down. I didn't get this level exactly. $721. Wow. So far, that's crazy, guys. 10 seconds left. 200, 226. Come on, we just need a clue, like something is going to happen. Here our sellers are coming in aggressively. Whoa, look at these sellers are getting in aggressively, guys. Here, 400 sellers. So I want to see a follow through here. If I will get the follow through, that will mean a lot. I need a follow through here. If we don't get a follow through here, after 425 sellers hitting the market so aggressively, that means we're going to reverse. So we need the follow through if we're going to bet on the weakness side. 10 seconds left. Another, whoa, okay, 500, 300 here. So we have to go down after this. The price has to go down. Otherwise, all these sellers, they're going to get trapped and the market will reverse and it's going to hit for a breakout at the top. I want to see the follow through. They are building around these levels. 300 on the delta. Another 30 seconds to go. They came in aggressive. Some buyer appeared here, 400. Whoa, that's wild. Clearly there is a strong battle between the two parties, because we see here 400, 400, then 400 here. And we are in the middle of the move. If I zoom out, see now we are in the middle of this. We are right in the middle. That's crazy. $500 sellers. Now they are building it up. They are building it up, these guys. Buyers are really interested in this market. I got a couple of losing trades here trying to sell into that weakness, but I cover the trade very fast because of this 600 buyer here. I'm not gonna sit there waiting. So these 300, 500, 400, they got defeated by these 480 buyers, and then we had here 600 buyers more. under the same volume and then 600 on the delta. That's insane. That's insane. So far the forces are equal. There is still weight on the upside. Let's credit that to the market. There is still much more weight to the upside. No follow through here. How does the volume profile looks like now? So since the open until let's say the first 30 minutes of this session, majority of the volume is up here exactly at 71.95. Here is the volume point of control. That's a low volume node, and yeah, we expect a bounce. I think that we're gonna go for a breakout, guys. What do you think? I think that we're gonna go for a breakout. Buyers picked up here, then a doji candle with a long upper tail right there. It didn't follow through. We get a wick here, kind of bullish hammer, yeah? I like on this platform that the more you zoom in, the more you move the price axle up and down, the more it zooms in and you get the larger, bigger numbers. It becomes more readable. Also, the colors helps a lot. You can customize everything, but the colors helps a lot to see the bias. And it's very useful to look for entries. Very useful. You can imagine it's priceless. This drop here is not something significant so far. 43, 45 seconds into the move. Definitely the price will come back to these levels. To 2173. Let's see if we're going to get some strong sellers to build up the momentum. Minus 252. So minus 252, drop down to minus 119. With not much conviction from the sellers around here. 290, 140, 140. If you look at the 5-minute chart, we are right in the middle of this range, okay? We had a false breakout at the bottom. We had an equal top just 10 minutes after the open. And now we are right in the middle. So if you're going to pick up trades, just be a bit careful. Don't just read the numbers here and say, I'm going to go short or something. Yeah, sometimes we get strong clues, like now we are coming in with an increase on the delta and on negative delta. That means sellers likely to build up positions. I'm saying likely because the candle didn't close yet. And we also see on the other side that buyers defending a lot of this sell-off. This is a kind of weakness here. Let's see if we're going to have a follow through on this weakness. A bullish candle around support on a negative delta. We wanted the opposite. Usually this helps some breakouts. Yeah. Usually this leads to a breakout. Let's see what we're going to get right here, if we're going to get a breakout or the bounce. But right after that, the price didn't follow through. So that's a red flag. But see how sellers are really pushing and building. They didn't have a follow through, and that raised up a lot of question marks. So right at key support, and it's in the middle of these 5-minute candlesticks. You see, it's in the middle of this one. If they were strong, why didn't they push the price down? What are they waiting for? Are they waiting for us to figure out this and start buying into this weakness? So buyers now are taking over. Bearish engulfing, tell me bearish engulfing. So this is an inverse hammer at support. Still considers a reversal. But remember, guys, we are in the middle of a ranging 5-minute market. See where we are here. What you see here is this part here, and this is the 5-minute time frame. We are right in the middle. The fact is this: if we're going to go for a breakout, it has to be an aggressive breakout. Otherwise, it's going to be really, it's going to be nothing there. I think I will credit something to buyers here. Just because the sellers showed, especially here with this minus 483, that they are really keen to push the price down. They created that big volume, and 4 candles after that didn't follow through. So from here, we need to see the buyers taking over. Simple as it sounds. Now the thing is how to trade it. Okay, so buyers didn't have a follow through. $150 and $126 sellers. Another reason I like to focus only on one market, especially during the New York session, is because, okay, it's forming a bullish engulfing here. Although aggressive sellers are trying to push the price. Now, guys, this candle will determine everything here, okay? This candle, the current one. Because a lot of sellers try to build up here, bullish engulfing on a negative delta, that usually has bearish implications. But if we're not going to get the follow through, then we're going to get the push to the upside, and it's going to be explosively. So one of the reasons I like to trade only one market, and especially using the footprint charts, is because, for example, the S&P 500, now I know that 500 contracts on a minute chart, they consider a lot for this particular one. For another, let's say on the 5-minute chart, 500 contract, it's nothing on the S&P. So the more time you spend on one market on a daily basis, the more you understand the market as that specific one. And this will help you, will have a positive impact. So you can spot the what I call unusual activities. And this is how we can get some really good trades. Okay, now the market is getting active. So it went up to here. It formed a swing high. Sellers are pushing for a break to the downside. Man, come on. Guys, it's like we don't get that breakout here. What's wrong? I mean, if we're going to get a breakout, we have to see increase in volume. We have to see the price moving through this level quite fast. Let's just, pimping around. Okay, now we have a business here. Aggressive buyers enter the market. 1,000 contract at 71.90. If buyers stay strong, I'm going to try my luck here. If buyers stay strong, with a rejection at the bottom, I will be keen to scalp this one and just have a very, very tidy stop loss, even down there, my stop loss. Let's see what we're gonna get. I want the follow through. I want the follow through from this point. If I will get a follow through and a break above here, I will be very confident. I got into this trade with a very, very tidy stop loss. I'm gonna scalp for about 3 points here, just to see if this trade will work. We have same amount of volume here on a 794 delta from a point where buyers can potentially resume the upward momentum. Very low risk because that's not the best place on the chart to trade. Obviously, it's not at a key level of support or resistance, but if I'm gonna get this one, I mean it's gonna be good. It's a high quality and high probability trade. Many traders confuses what is right and what is wrong, and in trading there is no right and wrong thing. There is only high quality trade, low quality trade. If you have the facts to back them up and if you can put them in a sentence why you place the trade, that's all what you need, really, to keep yourself accountable. Because I think throughout all these years, and especially working with traders on a one-on-one mentoring or group coaching sessions, I understood that most traders need accountability while trading, not after or before, but while you are trading, you need accountability. Do you guys agree with that? Okay, let's see if my trade will work or not. Low risk trade. I didn't get the follow through here, unfortunately. So, and oh, look at this. No, it's done. Now sellers are in the game. You see, they pushed the price a little bit up and they brought it down, but that's okay. That's very good. Maybe now we are hitting all the way down to this level, guys, all the way down to the support, yeah, to this area. So from this point here, we will see if we're gonna get some more buys or and range, obviously, to push the price back into the range, or if we're gonna get the breakout and we're gonna have a bearish session, which is also good because we will know the direction. $1,200 contracts right at this level. That's insane, insane. $1,200 contracts here. Wow. Just wow. Sellers are in for good. Now we got an inside candlestick. A break of this inside candlestick usually leads to solid breakouts. There are more sellers here at the 85s than they were at the 87s. You see how people trade? They trade based on emotions. They trade based on fear. In this case, fear of missing out. Who is selling the bottom here? Who is selling? You see how fewer people sold at the top, but how many people are selling the bottom? And barely are buyers here. Now I really want to see the follow through to the downside, because if we don't see a follow through to the downside, it means this clue, 1,327 contracts in one single price level, it's a kind of misleading trade. So now buyers are lifting up the price. So what happened here? 2000 on the negative delta moved to minus 345, 347, and they were inside candlestick. Then buyers tried to push up. We are approaching a key level of support. We are approaching a demand area. They tried to push to the upside. If you see the profile here, the volume profile, it has this kind of shape, which is a bullish one. See these trapped sellers, 180 sellers with 0 buyers. Let's see. So arguably we are in a ranging session now, guys. Yeah. The only thing is to figure out if we're going to keep ranging and for how long, so we can buy the bottom and sell the top. So far, nothing at this point. Whoa! Look at this. What happened here? Come on. Come on. See, guys, how powerful that information was. The sellers got totally trapped. The price returned back to where? To this resistance here. Okay, thank you very much. Now what's going on here? See this information. Only buyers, no sellers here. You know what's going to happen? The price will come down to that level. You see, the price will come down to fill up these empty, we call them empty spots. It will definitely come down here. It will come. It's impossible to stay up there. The price will come down to fill up all these spots. And if it's going to continue up, we're going to find it out. But for now, we are coming down to cover the 0 sellers. like a textbook trade. We came down here. I'm expecting also this level to be touched and also these three levels. So 71.90, yeah, 71.90. I believe we're going to come down to 71.90. Whoop. Look at how nicely it's coming down here. Sellers are pushing the price a little bit down. Do we have any changes on the volume? Let's check. Still, the volume point of control is here. The value area low is down there. I'm not willing to buy anything here so far. I'm only willing to sell into this weakness. Come on, market, make me right. Push the price down to 71.90. Come on, 71.90. 71.90 considers as a good one. We want a little bit more push to the downside. Alrighty, guys, I will leave you with this one. It was very nice to have you all on the live stream. Nice trades today. Good information, right? If you are interested to check the software I'm using, is the ATA software. Here we are coming down to 71.90. Come on, 71.90. I have the link on the description below. You can check it out. From my experience, it's purely worth it. Also, the PropXP have 50% discount. Use my account on the checkout. It's like you take one and get one for free. And yeah, broker sign up link, also 15% on the first deposit. It was 30. I don't know if you guys took it or missed it. Those they are interested to trade with a broker. And I wish you to have a nice session. So far the market is ranging. Don't try crazy things. Just wait for a solid breakout to the upside or to the downside so you can get the direction. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow with more market updates and more trading setups, guys. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you, Iva. Enjoy your afternoon, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.